Have you ever sat there staring at your phone, knowing exactly what you need to type, but your finger just won't move? Or stood at a crossroads, literally or figuratively, and felt this heavy fog roll in? Not fear, exactly. Exhaustion. Mental weight. Before you've even chosen. You've replayed the conversation a dozen times, mapped every outcome, built safety nets in your head. And still, nothing. If this is you, breathe. You're not weak. You're not indecisive by nature. You're trapped in a loop that feels intelligent, protective, responsible. But it's a lie your mind tells to keep you safe and stuck. Daniel Kahneman, the guy who won a Nobel for decoding how we actually think, laid it bare in Thinking, Fast and Slow. We don't have one mind. We have two systems fighting quietly inside us. System 1, lightning fast, intuitive, automatic. It reads faces in a split second, hits the brakes before your conscious brain registers the danger, feels when someone's lying, even if you can't explain why. Effortless, usually spot on. System 2, the deliberate one, slow, analytical. The part that forces you to calculate 17 times 24 in your head or plan a career move. It's powerful, but it's lazy by design and expensive. It guzzles mental energy like nothing else. Here's where overthinkers get caught. We hand every decision, no matter how small, to System 2. We turn off the gut, we grind logic, we simulate futures that may never come. A simple example, choosing dinner. One restaurant you love, known, safe. The other looks good online, but new variables, crowd, wait time, mood. Instead of going with the familiar flow, System 1, you spiral. What if it's disappointing? What if I waste money? What if I'm still hungry later? Hours pass. You end up eating cereal alone, frustrated, drained. That's not caution. That's misuse, and it costs you. Your attention is finite. Kahneman called it a budget. Spend it all predicting trivia, and real life gets nothing. You wake up tired even after sleep. Small tasks feel impossible. You snap at people you love. You procrastinate on everything. That's not character flaw. That's cognitive fatigue, ego depletion. Your willpower tank is empty because you've been revving the engine in neutral for days. Worse, the more exhausted you get, the worse your judgment becomes. Tired brains avoid risk even more. They postpone, they freeze, they lean on bad impulses when they finally crack. You lose both systems, the clear logic of 2 and the sharp instinct of 1. And the deepest trap? The illusion of control. You think, if I just think harder, plan better, gather one more fact, I'll eliminate uncertainty. But uncertainty isn't eliminatable. Life doesn't run on spreadsheets. You can map the perfect conversation. The person still ghosts. You can analyze the dream project. The market shifts overnight. You can analyze every angle of a relationship and still hurt. Overthinking isn't reducing risk, it's creating a new one, paralysis. While the world keeps moving, opportunities appear, people connect, moments pass, you stay frozen in simulation. Fear whispers, one more analysis and you'll be safe. But safety never arrives, because perfect certainty doesn't exist. What exists is direction, action, adjustment. So how do you escape? Not by forcing yourself to stop thinking. That's impossible. You escape by thinking better and knowing exactly when to stop. First, classify ruthlessly. Ask, is this decision reversible? Low stakes? If yes, trust System 1. Let intuition pick the path, the reply, the outfit, the meal. Save System 2 for the rare high-impact choices, moving cities, ending relationships, big investments. Most of life is reversible. Treat it that way. Second, the 10-10-10 rule.
How will this feel in 10 minutes? In 10 months? In 10 years? Zoom out. That text you dread sending? In 10 minutes, it's sent. In 10 months, it's forgotten. In 10 years, it's invisible. Most spirals die when perspective hits. Third, enforce a cutoff. Before you start, decide, I'll give this 30 minutes, 2 opinions, 3 scenarios, then I choose. Or I'll research until Friday, then act. More info almost never fixes fear. It feeds the loop. Learn to sit with the discomfort of good enough. Fourth, premortem in reverse. Imagine you acted and it failed. Why? List realistic reasons. If the worst is survivable, which most are, the fear loses power. If it's catastrophic and likely, rethink. But usually, failure is messy, not fatal. Fifth, reclaim your intuition. Kahneman said it. In familiar domains, System 1 is trained by thousands of quiet repetitions. You've lived through breakups, jobs, friendships, risks before. That whisper, this feels right, or this feels off, isn't random. It's condensed experience. Honor it. You will still doubt. You will still fear regret. But here's the shift. Confidence doesn't precede action. It follows. Every time you decide, imperfectly, and move, you prove to your brain, I can handle outcomes. You reclaim agency. Small wins stack. The mental weight lifts. You stop being a prisoner of your head. You become the author again. Mistakes? They come. Regret? Sometimes. But the biggest regret most people carry isn't the wrong choice. It's the years spent not choosing at all. Life rewards motion, not perfection, not certainty, direction. So pause right now. Look at your life. What's the one decision you've been circling for weeks, months? Name it silently, or type it in the comments if you're ready. Naming it cracks the cage. If this stirred something in you, share it. Someone in your circle is living the same quiet exhaustion. This might be their reminder to step forward. You've got more strength than the doubt wants you to see. Trust it. Act with it. Even scared, even unsure. Because walking into the unknown with open eyes, that's not recklessness. That's living. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, choose something today. Anything, and move.